Hello, lovelies. Trying something a bit different. I've got a microphone that's plugged into my phone, so hopefully you'll hear it better. And particularly, I want you to be able to hear the bass on my drum. So I'm sitting in my pyramid again, so that I'm receiving all this lovely source energy whilst I'm talking with you. Um, and that does mean that I can't have any metal in here because it affects the way the energy works. And it's really interesting when you start thinking about that, because it means I can't wear earrings, it means I couldn't wear my lovely bright orange trousers because there's a metal touch. And it's interesting when you start thinking about that. But I'm coming on today because I want to speak with you more about grounding, the importance of grounding, and lots of hints and tips of things that we can do every day without a lot of effort, much of it, just a little bit of thought, to help keep us grounded. So I'm going to start with a little song. Let's just start with a little song because there are lots of things that I want to talk about and I don't want it to be really boring. So I'm going to start with a little song to wake us up and to help us to feel our connection to the earth. So yeah, I'm not drinking celery today. No, I'm on echinacea and ginger and cinnamon bark and some other lovely herbs. But as often as you can, get your bare feet, on the ground, touch the earth, feel your connection with the earth. The earth is our mother. These are all quotes from songs. The earth is our mother. She's a part of us and we are a part of her. Don't ever forget that. We are part of nature. Here's my little rabbit. I don't know if you saw him. That's Barry the bunny, just making a guest appearance. So it is really important to feel that connection as often as you can. Like I say, even if it's just hanging your washing out, take your shoes off, feeling the sun on your face, taking that time every day to connect. She's there to nurture us. It can dissolve a lot of our negative energies and electromagnetic interference that we're getting, and it's rooting, it's grounding, and helps us to remember who we are. Okay, so let's just do a little song about that to start with. Okay. You can join in if you like, or you can just close your eyes and feel it and feel that connection. All right. Touch the oh, sorry, I'll sing the words first so that you hear the words. So it's touch the earth, feel the earth, place your hands upon the earth. Touch the earth, feel the earth, place your hands upon the earth. Mother Earth is healing us. Mother Earth is healing you. Mother Earth is healing you. Mother Earth is healing you. Touch the earth, feel the earth, place your hands upon the earth. So I can't place my hands on the earth while I'm playing the drum, but I am placing my feet on the earth. And just literally sometimes, I'll get in and I will just go and sit on the earth with my cup of tea, well, grass. I make sure I've always got a little bit of grass that I can sit on and lie on and just lose myself in. And obviously when you're losing yourself, you're finding yourself as well. Sometimes I'll take the long walk home and I go through our lovely little green belt that's got lots of trees and little stream and things. So giving yourself time to connect. Okay, let's do the little tune. Obviously, everything I say and everything I do, if it doesn't apply to you, if you don't like it, you don't have to listen, you don't have to take it on board. Just take out of this what is appropriate for you, what resonates with you and what helps you. You can fast forward through the bits you don't want. Use this as a tool to help you in the way that's appropriate for you. I'm coming to you straight, unedited, no makeup, no, this is how Ronnie comes, okay? Straight from the heart, unedited, okay? Touch the earth, feel the earth, place your hands upon the earth. Touch the earth, feel the earth, place your hands upon the earth. Mother Earth is healing you. 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 Touch the earth, feel the earth, place your hands upon the earth. Touch the earth, feel the earth, place your hands upon the earth. Mother Earth is healing you. 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 Touch the earth, feel the earth, place your hands upon the earth. Touch the earth, feel the earth, place your hands upon the earth. And so obviously drumming is very grounding. I've got a great big hunk of solid wood between my legs. Wood's very grounding. I've got some little wooden bees that one of the students made for me from Forest School of the elder tree as well. So, think about that. So I've got a little basket of things to show you as well. So just going to keep recapping. Get out in nature whenever you can. Touch the earth with your bare skin. Let the sun on your face. Hug trees, hold wood, wear wood. Okay, and just keep that connection. I'll read you a little bit I found in this lovely old book. You can see it's a bit worse for wear, which is the book that goes with my chakra cards, which my kids bought me. I was really touched when I read this. My kids bought me. It says, "This is a gift to Ronnie Dancing Flame from her children in December 2003. Gosh, it's nearly 20 years ago. I mean, they weren't even teenagers then. They were like 11 and 13, just about. So, amazing. So, it's lovely, isn't it, when you find these old friends, like this old jumper. Like this old jumper's an old friend. It's a tatty, softy, warm, lovely, throw it on old jumper. Excuse me, still clearing all that lung snot, I call it, which is releasing fears and working through all that trauma from, that's held. So anyway, which is why I'm having my healing tea cold with all my lovely healing herbs in it. But ginger's been the big one for me. Ginger and apples. We've got so many windfalls, it's great. Ginger, apple and cinnamon. That's been really working for me. So I was looking through this and I thought, I'll read a little bit about grounding in here, see what it says, to share with you all. And I feel a bit like it's a Sunday service, a bit of a sermon. It's not a sermon, It's just a sharing, okay? And where's the bit I found? Oh yeah, so this card is the first chakra, so obviously it's red. So why is it red? Let's talk about that. So just wearing the colour red and just visualising it and connecting with the colour red. The colour red is the outside of the rainbow, and it's the longest wavelength. So they've got longer wavelengths when we see them as a sine wave. So that means there's fewer of them per second. Okay, so they're the longest ones, and you know they're the earth chakra ones, okay, the grounding earth chakra ones. So even just wearing red and orange, the lower chakras, is going to help to ground us. So on a day when we're feeling a bit overwhelmed and lightheaded and like, oh, a bit washy, like there's too much going on, just wearing red and those earth colours, the browns, the blacks, that's going to really help us to keep grounded. Okay, so this chakra card is lovely. You see, 10 years ago I wouldn't have got the full understanding of this, but now with the light language codes that are coming through and my greater understanding of vibrational healing and wavelengths, I understand a lot more now the significance of the star and the patterns within it, the light codes that are coming through. So the affirmation that goes with this is connect with Mother Earth. Nourishes, she heals, and she protects me. So as an affirmation you would say, I connect with Mother Earth. She heals, she protects, and she nourishes me. And then there's a greater little reading bit about it as well. So the meaning is grounding. The contact with the Great Mother, with the earth, is unimaginably important for every being. So let's say that again. The contact with the Great Mother, with the earth, is unimaginably important for every being. Only through this contact are the material possibilities of the individual potentiated through the enormous resources of the earth and integrated into the entire system of earthly life. Okay, you might want to replay this or pause it and just absorb that. So this is the only way that we can basically integrate our potential into the entire system. And remember, I mean, this is why I share a lot of what I'm going through with you, because we're all connected. You know, we're all part of the whole. So I know if I'm going through something, other people are going to be feeling that too. It might even be that I'm even picking up what they're feeling. So that's why I feel it's really important for me. It's like a mission. It's like I have to do this, to share some of the things that I'm finding that help, so that hopefully they may help you, or you can use them to help others as well. Okay. And actually that comes back to my name, Dancing Flame. I haven't explained that. So Dancing Flame, obviously it's pre-December 2003. Goes way back actually. It was a name that was given to me by a shaman who has passed on now. And we were sitting in front of my fire, and it was in the house, so you get the cinders on the chimney bit before it goes up, and this pattern came up of like a dancing figure jumping over the fire, and this person, Jacis, her name was, I knew her from Five Rhythm dancing. I was really deeply into expressing emotions through dance and living the Five Rhythm dancing way, which, if anyone hasn't done it, it's really worth following. Gabriel Roth. It's amazing practice, and I was really fortunate to be able to share it with lots of other people at that time. We'd come up with our own music and had a peer group and stuff. So she, in her wisdom, said, "This is you." And I'm like, "What do you mean? That's me dancing over the fire." She said, "No, that is your medicine name. You are Dancing Flame." I'm like, "Wow, okay, that's amazing because I love dancing." And she was like, "No, it's more than that. Dancing Flame is your medicine name. It's your earth walk. It's why you're here." So as the years have gone on, I've understood that on a greater level because I'm fortunate enough to have the opportunity to do a lot of teaching with different groups and with children and people with learning difficulties and mental health problems and you know, the whole range and diversity of people. I've been able to have the opportunity to share and to teach over the years. And as I've gone on in my journey, I've realised that it's not about my flame dancing, but my earth walk is to help other people's creative and healing flame to dance. So that's why I'm Ronnie Dancing Flame. I'm here to help others reach their greatest potential and allow their flame to dance. So, as this is very fluid, I'll come back to that passage I'm reading because another song has come up for me that I need to share with you that hopefully will stick in your head. It's a little ditty that often sticks in my head. Ooh, oh, that's interesting. I've just knocked my selenite out of its little triangular pyramid position. That's energizing me as I sit here. Right, so here's a little song that hopefully will help you to remember how important it is to let your light shine and to visualize it. You know, normally we think of it in our solar plexus, our confidence, our joy, energy center. So it's just this little, oh, I lost my voice, oh cranky, I'm not doing too much talking. So it goes, this little light of mine, thank you sun, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, 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 shine. All around the world, we're gonna let it shine. All around the world, we're gonna let it shine. All around the world, we're gonna let it shine. Let it shine, 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 shine. Okay, so join in with me this time, all right? And feel it shining. Light up your flame, okay? This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, 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 shine. All around the world, we're gonna likes to be around me, which is lovely. Thank you, Barry, for joining me. But he won't ever let you pick him up. He's funny. Right, let's get back to this passage, and then I've got lots of things to show you, all the hints and tips. So at the moment, I'm kind of explaining why it's important that we ground, that we keep our connection, and remember that we are part of the earth, and we allow our mother to nurture us with her unconditional love. Okay. And even just when we look at the colour of the trees and the earth, again, green is very soothing for the heart. So just the colours of nature, especially the autumn, the oranges and the reds, they're all very good for helping us to ground even. Okay, so the physical nature is made sacred, nourished and protected, since the love and the kindness of Mother Earth is infinite. It's infinite, infinite. It's not going to run out, not in our lifetime, okay? She does not differentiate in the way she takes care of her children, even when they are thoughtlessly try to exploit her and misuse her loving care. Yeah, I know, so unforgiving. This is the mother we all wish we had and wish we could be, and is here for us. Sincerely seek the connection to her and make it your habit to honour her preserving strength. It was persevering, but it's preserving strength. In practice, you can cover your body with some healthy soil, or like we all love to do, well, I love to do, and children love to do, especially if we can get to the beach. That's the best thing, isn't it? If we can get to the beach and cover our body in sand. Or like I say, I just like to love to lie in the grass. And obviously probably the most grounding thing you can do is be in a cave, walk barefoot in the sand, sit on a rock. This is where we're going to really connect. So here, cover your body with some healthy soil. Yeah, get your hands dirty. I've been really fortunate enough to be able to do lots of gardening with kids as well. Place your hands on the earth for a while. I've done that one. Touch the earth, feel the earth, or walk as much as possible with bare feet in nature. I do tend to do that as much as I can. It's a simple thing, but it is so good. It's really dodgy for me here as well, actually, because I'm still surrounded by loads of wasps and bees that really enjoying the sap and the aphids in my living willow dome that is right here. And even before I sat down earlier, there was a wasp on my chair, and there are wasps that are almost like drunk with sweet sugary nectar in the grass and stuff. So obviously you've still got to be careful, because I have to have an EpiPen if I get stung. I can get a really bad reaction. So, but again, you see, that makes you more aware, doesn't it? When there are dangers like that, and you think you might tread on a thorn or something sharp or what, it makes you more aware of what there is beneath our feet. Natural food, good water, and spending as much time in nature as you can are important ways of helping yourself. And as you all know, I only drink my own water that I've collected from the spring near Glastonbury, and I'm currently energising it in Pyramid Energy as well. So that is really, really important. Drinking pure and natural water is another lovely way of connecting and cleansing with nature and with our mother. I'm sorry about my neighbours. Obviously they're not aware of the importance for giving me this time and space without noisiness to do this with you. So I hope you can still hear me okay. But there you go, cutting the grass. That's another, you know, really grounding thing. The smell of fresh cut grass. It's amazing, isn't it? Okay, what I'll do is I'll pause this now, and I'll continue in a little while, hopefully after they've finished mowing the lawn. Okay. Thank you for joining me so far. I hope some of this has been helpful. Okay, I think we're safe for a bit. Okay, so, and the sun's come out, so I've been able to strip a layer off. Okay, let's have a little talk about what I'm wearing then. So obviously we've talked about the importance of colour and how the vibration of colour affects your moods and emotions. So, you know, I'm wearing those sort of autumny colours, if you like. The oranges, the browns, the reds, the blacks. So other things that we can use to help ground us are, you can get quite a few different ones of these. This is from quantum.science. But they're really good for helping to reduce electromagnetic frequencies, particularly when you're around a computer a lot. That's when you really need to stay grounded. So you can get all sorts of grounding mats and things as well. There's even things you can get, like bed sheets you can get, where you plug it in and it connects to the earthing. Well, in the UK we've got an earthing pin, and it can earth you whilst you're sleeping as well. So this has got a vibrational symbol on it, as well as being a very grounding stone. This is smoky quartz. This again, it's a very grounding crystal. In fact, this is quite an amazing book once I found it and got back into it again. And there's a bit in here about smoky quartz, I think. Yeah, here it is. Smoky quartz. It's for harmonising of health problems that are triggered or promoted by technical radiation. Interesting. And we're surrounded by it all the time. Wi-Fi, we can't avoid it really. It helps in dealing with stress, nerve strengthening, promotes resolution of contradictions and paradox attitudes and needs. It facilitates the overcoming of long-lasting crises. It's a stone for staying power. Okay. So whilst we're on crystals, then I'll talk about other ones that you can use as well. So I'll leave that open actually. So here's one I wear a lot. This is Snowflake Obsidian. I've got some other things I wanted to show you first, but I've started talking about this now. So Snowflake Obsidian. So again, you can tell just by the colour, it's black and white. You can get them in really handy elasticated things like this, or necklaces, or just have a stone in your pocket. Normally what we say when you're doing crystal healing is that your left hand is the receiving hand and your right hand is the giving hand. So sometimes I will wear it on my right hand just because I'm kind of like, I want to be grounded down there. But with crystals, don't just go by the definition in the book. You'll be attracted to what's appropriate for you. And sadly, quite often, crystals will leave us when we're attuned to their vibration. And that's happened with me with an emerald quartz crystal singing bowl and a rose quartz crystal singing bowl. They both broke when obviously they're both heart chakra ones, we're not attuned to that level. So it can be a bit heartbreaking because we love our crystals, but it's an indication that you've acquired that, and then another crystal will come into your life. But in the meantime, we can use them with awareness. So I've started talking about crystals, but I'm going to run through some other practical things that you can use in your life to help you ground. Okay. So in my little basket today, I talked earlier about being on the beach and how grounding that can be, but even just a pebble from the beach. Obviously, this is a lovely heart-shaped pebble that I found. You know, I can see it's got little quartz in it as well, actually. Even just holding a pebble and connecting with that energy, the energy of our ancestors. These are so old, aren't they? They've got the wisdom of hundreds of years. So even just a pebble, it doesn't have to be a piece of crystal of any description, can help us to sit, connect and stay grounded. And whilst you're doing that, don't forget to use your visualizations. See your energy and roots going from the soles of your feet, rooting like a tree into nature. Right, what else have we got in here? So again, the materials that we wear, this is bamboo. I always, wherever possible, try and wear natural materials. And it's getting more and more difficult to find. So I've now found a supplier where I can get 100% wool. Most of the wool is mixed with other things. This is lovely merino. I've been getting mohair, and there's all sorts of different ones you can get. And it does often mean, obviously, that you've got to knit things yourself, which again is a lovely grounding, meditating experience, and you can weave lots of love and intention into that as well. So I do knit my own socks and hats and things like that, but you can, if you're lucky, go online and find some really gorgeous woolly socks. These have actually come from Sweden, I think it was. So yeah, so think about what you're wearing. Normally I don't bother, but I'm actually sitting on a sheepskin today as well. Again, that's very grounding. This was another lovely crystal that I found on the beach. So just being near it, having it next to your bed, just sitting with it and opening to its energy helps us to connect. So I spoke earlier about snowflake obsidian, which has got little flecks of white in it. This is a piece that broke off my big piece of obsidian, which I have in my hot tub to keep me grounded. It's like a shard of glass. Again, obsidian is a really gorgeous grounding crystal. Oh, I think there's a piece in here. Shall I read about obsidian? Let's see if you want to find out. Again, these are only ever, you know, just sort of little indicators, because how you connect with crystals will be different. It might even be different on a daily basis. So you've just got to connect in with what's appropriate for you and how it's connecting with you. Hello, Barry. Obsidian, it's good for healing wounds. It relieves pain. It removes blocks. It resolutely brings up the shadow aspects of the personality and makes it possible to work on them. Promotes circulation, has relieving effect on all types of unresolved traumas. And this has been coming up a lot for me, to be honest, and I know it's coming up a lot for other people who don't normally get ill, and people who've been detoxing, as I have been. And these unresolved traumas have been held in our body, in the water, in our muscles, in our ligaments. And when they come up, it is a physical pain very often, and it knocks you right back. Literally, I haven't been able to walk or get out of bed, and the pain is so great, you can't even think, you know, sometimes it takes your breath away. So obsidian, if you can remember, is the one to use to help with that. And don't forget, when this pain and these traumas come up that might not even be yours, you might be clearing them karmically or for other people as well. Remember to be your best mother, to hold yourself, to nurture yourself, to reassure yourself. I have done a Facebook Live on this now, actually. I can remember repeating myself, but But you know, it's the same process. Just reassure yourself and hold yourself and breathe into it and allow it to go. Don't question it, don't, you know, rationalize it. Just give it love and let it go. Okay, it served its purpose. You've learned from it. You no longer need it. Release it and let it go. And as I say, this violet flame is really good for that as well. Release it to the violet flame, or just release it through the roots of your feet into the earth and let Mother Earth transmute it. Okay. It shows things in the light of truth and clarity, and sometimes in a somewhat brutally way. So be prepared. And if it's all getting too intense and you can't handle it anymore, just stop wearing your obsidian for a bit. Okay. So what other gems have I got in here to show you? Don't peek, no peeking. Yep, so here's another one. This is black tourmaline, gorgeous one. You can tell, can't you, just by the colours. You know, we're talking blacks, browns, reds. These are all your grounding your grounding crystals. This is a piece of granite, actually. Again, granite is grounded. I don't have to go on about it. You can look all these up. We got granite here. Let's see what it says about granite. Granite strengthens, strengthening in very oppressive situations in life. Powers of resistance and endurance, releasing outdated beliefs. Oh, see, this is another good one for this time, and this is again why grounding is important. These are all the things we need to be doing right now. Getting rid of all those doubts and insecurities about ourselves, our purpose, who we are, what other people think. It's vitalizing self-realization while taking into account the needs of others. It reduces moral inhibitions. Okay, be careful there. It strengthens sexual power. Who's not going to love that? And obviously not that you're going to use that in a way that is abusive. Openness for what is new. So there is a lot of change going on right now, and we do need to be open to it, and we do need to work with that. So again, granite is a good one for that. Learning from the mistakes of the past. Okay, I don't even call them mistakes, I call them learning experiences, and I've had plenty of those. So that's granite. Okay, what else have I got in here? All things I probably shouldn't have in here because they're quite metallic, so we'll get those out. This is snowflake obsidian, again, when it's not a bracelet. Next, one of my favourite grounding ones is hematite. Has it got hematite in here? Let's see what it says. Oh, here we go, yeah. So hematite, it strengthens important abilities for surviving, and it activates corresponding powers. It helps in the development of willpower, promotes consciousness expansion in terms of individual basic needs and their importance. It supports blood picture, red blood cells. So that can come in many ways. So this is a favourite that my grandkids love, and the kids at school whenever I'm wearing this, because it's magnetic hematite, so it connects to itself. So you can wear it as a necklace or a bracelet, as an ankle bracelet, and you can make patterns with it and have it in all sorts of different colours. So magnetic hematite is brilliant fun. Here's another one. That's an ankle bracelet, and you can get rainbows. Look at that, rainbow magnetic hematite. Again, they stick to each other. Ooh. So great to play with. Magnetism is a massive subject. This has got wood on as well, wood and hematite. It's basically, you know, it affects time and circulation and everything. So big one. Can't really go into detail on that now. What other little gems? Oh, my cards are falling out of my book. That's okay. Okay, I think that's it for Gorgona. There's a few more crystals in here, which I'll just show you. This is a lovely one. This bloodstone. So yeah, you're looking at brown, orange, red, black. There's another smoky quartz. Jasper. Jasper's a lovely one as well. Bloodstone. Lingam stones from India. From the Ganges, from the river Ganges. Again, wood. Just wood. It's lovely. Grounding as well. And that's another piece of hematite there. Oh, shungite is another one we're using a lot at the moment, especially to reduce electromagnetic frequencies. Okay, so a quick walk through crystals. So other things we can do in our life to help is look at what we're wearing in terms of clothes and crystals, and what we're putting in our body as well, what we're eating. So what are grounding foods? Well, surprisingly enough, something like this, peanut butter, is grounding because they're actually ground nuts. They're nuts that come from the ground. So again, to keep grounded, you're looking at foods that are in the earth, under the earth, those sort of foods. So we've got the good old potato. Potato is very grounding. Oops, that one wants to go on the ground, hey-ho. We've got beets, beetroot, on all those lovely root vegetables. There's carrots, again looking at the colours, lovely dark grounding colours. Sweet potato, all those sorts of things. There's squashes, aren't there? They're just literally, oh excuse me, on the earth. And this has been the winner for me at the moment so far, ginger. You use this in so many ways. It's really warming and healing. So root ginger. And whole grains. So here's some brown rice. Brown rice and whole grains. Wherever you can, try and use those brown options. Much better for us on so many levels. So there you go. I feel like that was a whistle-stop tour through some of the things that you can do to help ground yourself. So let's finish with another song. And there's so many grounding songs. You know, Crow, that I could sing. Let's think. I know which one we'll do. Just to help us to remember. Because I've got these long sleeves on now, haven't I? Now I've taken my other red top off. Anyway, I don't think they'll get in the way too much. Sorry, I'm still doing my clearing my lung stuff. So, have a little drink. I might medley a few together for you, okay? Let's start off with the earth is our mother. Oh dear. Throat chakra still needs clearing. Do some more comment on that. Oh, by the way, when you're doing humming and toning, it really works really well as an internal massage, and visualize your colours as you're doing it, and do it with your head underwater. But it works even better if you put your fingers in your ears, because then you can really feel that toning and that internal massage, as I call it, even more. Okay. Hello. So this is the earth is our mother. We must take care of her. The earth is our mother. We must take care of her. Hey young, ho young, hey young, hey young, hey young, ho young, hey young. The earth is our mother. We must take care of her. The earth is our mother. We must take care of her. Okay, so there's that one. I might medley it in with some others. We'll see how it goes. Earth is our mother, we must take care of her. The earth is our mother. Excuse me. The earth is our mother, we must take care of her. Hey young ho, young hey young, hey young hey young, ho young hey young. The earth is our mother, we must take care of her. The earth is our mother, we must take care of her. Hey young ho, young hey young. Hey young ho, young hey young. The earth is our mother, we must take care of her. The earth is our mother, we must take care of her. Hey young ho, young hey young, hey young hey ho, young hey young. Sacred ground we walk on, with every step we take. The sacred ground we walk on, with every step we take. Hey young ho, young hey young. Hey young ho, young hey young. Earth my body, water my blood, air my breath and fire my spirit. Earth my body, water my blood, air my breath and fire my spirit. Earth my body, water my blood, air my breath and fire my spirit. Earth my body, water my blood, air my breath, fire my spirit. Hey young ho, young hey young. Hey young ho, young hey young. Touch the earth, feel the earth, place your hands upon the earth. Touch the earth, feel the earth, place your hands upon the earth. Mother Earth is healing you. 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 Rocks, the stones and the crystals. Hey yo, hey young, hey yo. Rocks, the stones and the crystals. Hey yo, hey young, hey yo. Power of the earth, power of the earth, power of the earth, the power of the earth. The rocks, the stones and the crystals. Hey yo, hey young, hey yo. The rocks, the stones and the crystals. Hey yo, hey young, hey yo. Power of the earth, the power of the earth, power of the earth, the power of the earth. The rocks, the stones and the crystals. Hey yo, hey young, hey yo. The rocks, the stones and the crystals. Hey yo, hey young, hey yo. Okay, thank you for listening. I'll look forward to your feedback as to whether you want more of these or no, as they say in Somerset. Thank you. Take care. Keep connected. Keep grounded. Oh, lots and lots and lots and lots of love. Remember, looking after yourself is looking after every living being, because we're all connected. Thank you.